Alright guys, do a little video. Yesterday I went ahead and changed out my my radio from that JVC. Really like that JVC, like that screen, but it lacked a lot that Kenwood offers. Kenwood's got a lot of other features, so I've decided to switch back to the other side of the company, because JVC and Kenwood are pretty much the same company. But got this Kenwood KMM-X704. This is a non-CD version. They also have a KDC 704, which has a CD player. They're basically the same unit, just the KMM is a multimedia, just a media receiver. The other one's a CD player. It gets added to it. And like I said, the reason I changed is just the features that Kenwood offers and just sound quality. This particular unit's got an HD radio built in, so that's a big deal for me. I kind of like that, having the HD radio. They've also got an app that works with this radio. I'm on an HD station now. I've got my old phone. A lot of you know I use my old phone for different things. So let me see if I know how to work this thing. Alright, so you've got your app here. There's a lot of different things you can do with it. Ooh, I'm sideways, huh? Let me see if I can pull this out a second. Alright, so a lot of different things we can do with the app. It's built in. Sun's not going to be my friend. But you got everything you can do just through here for your changes. Like there, I just hit that button. You can adjust your loudness and your bass boost and all sorts of things. So the Kenwood app actually works. Fader and balancer. The Kenwood app actually works within certain phones. I'm not going to say all phones, because I don't know that it does all phones, but it's working on this old phone. I hadn't tried my Note 10, so I don't know if it works with that or not. But it does that. So I changed the station there. Let's go backwards a second here, people. Get back on something that makes sense. Something with some HD. Alright, so this has got HD. HD1. So for those of you that don't know much about HD, a lot of stations, they'll have 2 or 3 stations. This particular one's got, I think, 3 stations. Of course, bigger cities, they're probably filled up with HD stations. So that's one of the reasons I wanted this unit. I like the idea of HD radio. This one's also got Amazon Alexa, which I hadn't figured out how to use it exactly through the radio yet. But this button down here is supposed to be Amazon Alexa. But nothing happens when I push it. I can still use Amazon Alexa through my phone, but I can't use it through the radio. I must be doing something wrong. I don't have something set up. As you can tell, I've got green and I've got blue both. This thing's got a million different colors you can choose from, and it's got 2 zones. So you can set your display writing text portion up for one color, and the outside, your buttons and knobs, for a different color. It's Sirius Xm Ready, which means you're gonna have to buy some more parts to use Sirius XM. But it's got 5-volt pre-outs on the back. It's got 3 sets of 5-volt. The last radio only had 2-volt, so it's a big difference. If you're using an amp, you're gonna have a much clearer, much more powerful signal coming to your amp, which is gonna mean better sounding music. This thing, like I said, it's not marine. I haven't had any trouble yet, but I've only had it in a day. Marine, I actually bought a can of spray so that I could coat the board inside of it, but I never did it. It turns out marine type stuff is only coated their interior parts with a coating, urethane, some form of urethane. So it coats it and it pretty much protects it from sea salt and different things like that. It doesn't waterproof it. It helps it, but if it gets water on it, it's still going to have a problem. So really, not a whole lot of difference between a regular radio and a marine radio, other than just that conforming on it. What I did do with mine is everywhere that there was an electrical plug, I put dielectric grease. Faceplate where it goes in for the pins, it's got dielectric grease coated on it. The rear RCA plugs, I put some. The power plug, it's got some. The harness, anywhere that I thought maybe water would have an effect on it, I put some dielectric grease. So all in all, this radio it's a pretty decent radio. Let's run through the features real quick, because I'm just babbling it seems. So source, it's got two USBs. It's got a front and it's got a rear. Pandora automatically, Spotify, all usable through your radio. You don't have to do a lot. Bluetooth, you got your auxiliary, got standby, and then of course we'll go back to HD. So just the fact that it's got two USB ports was a big seller for me as well. I believe you can actually connect up to 5 phones to this thing and use 2 phones at the same time possibly. Don't quote me on that, but I think that might be how it works. I guess that's about it. Again, it's the XL series, which comes with a 2-year warranty. It's Kenwood's premier line. So I hope that me rambling on about it, helps y'all make a decision if you like it or not. A lot of parameters you can set on it, function wise. So that's that. Good luck.